Now, here are two of the more interesting younger artists that I have encountered in recent. Caryn Kunkle, aka just Kunkle. I was thinking about that. Is it like Cher or like
I don't know. I'll have to show you the names on the front door. It'll be more impactful. Griska, Kunkle.
Jordan Griska, Pete Zebley, and Caryn Kunkle are prominent members of a new artist collective known as the Philadelphia Salon. The Salon is a loosely affiliated group of artists who are producing some extremely audacious work and exhibiting in various locales in the Philadelphia region, including this space on Locust Street across from the Curtis Institute of Music. You, Jordan, do you go by Jordan or Griska?
Jordan.
Griska. And what is that, Polish?
It's Lithuanian.
Lithuanian, all right.
Russian slash Polish. It could be from any other.
Okay, now what is this large-looking object? All right, this is appears to be some kind of a submarine. And I think we have the artist who did it listening to some song on his iPod or playing some kind of game.
All of the above. So this is my Post-Apocalyptic Submarine. I was looking at survivalist apocalypticism. I took the idea from survivalists of having a car or a vehicle to have in case of a natural disaster or a terrorist attack. It's called a bug-out vehicle. So I took found objects, which included a 500-gallon propane tank, which is the main fuselage, and then anything from fire extinguishers to common pipe. Created a submarine that would be my post-apocalyptic bug-out vehicle. Part of that for me was poking fun at that idea. The Army now and Navy uses pixelated camouflage. So they found that organic blob-like camouflage is not as good as this pixelated camouflage. So I took some of that and used flamboyant colors that really wouldn't disguise anything anywhere in a natural habitat. And so that's how I came up with the color scheme. And that's my post-apocalyptic submarine.
Yeah, apocalypse! This is a new series that I made. I like to go shooting once in a while. It's really a good skill to have in life. You're giving me the crazy look.
Well, do you have a gun at home?
I do, And
have you ever fired it in anger?
Negative. No, I mean, I've gone hunting with it.
But you weren't
angry at the deer. No, I felt kind of bad for him, but he tasted good, so it worked out well for me. I like to go shooting once in a while. I think it's just a neat skill, and I have a lot of respect for the machine that a gun is. I grew up in a home with no guns. As I came to know guns in my later life, it was with a lot of respect. I noticed that this target that cost 10 cents, was probably made in China, is totally a portrait of someone. This is a recognizable figure, you know, it's almost like an Italian guy with his hair slicked back. And this portrait up here almost looks like an African-American guy with his head shaved and a turtleneck on. You can recognize the difference between one body type and the other, and it's just a 10-cent piece of paper. So it's totally a portrait. So I took a bunch of them home and I used a AK-47, which is like a special ops military issue. It was an AR-11. I lied. And then I used a Glock 22, which is a Special Forces police issue gun, and then I used a Glock 45. Oh, I lied again. The Glock 45 is the special issue police.
No, you have no desire to actually shoot a person, do you?
No.
Yeah.
No, never.
Okay.
No, and I don't own a handgun.
What do you have, a rifle?
Yeah, I have a pretty nice bear hunting rifle. So it was given to me by my grandfather. I shot these with a couple of different kinds of guns. Then Jordan shot this one actually with a Colt 45. He's a way better shot than I am.
How far away are you from the...
He was 35 feet from this target.
Does it have quite a kick?
Yes. Every time I travel internationally, I get these questions. They're like, oh, did you have guns in elementary school? Did you take guns to high school? Do you have shooting classes in college? I'm like, no. They ask me, does every American own a gun? No. You know, do you have guns at work? No. But they're fascinated by this, like, American gun culture. And I made this series as a commentary on the subjective nature of people's reactions to guns. Some people aren't allowed to grow up with guns in their home. Some people have piles of toy guns and play cops and robbers and cowboys and Indians. Other people grow up and they become part of hunting culture, part of the shooting club culture, or join the street life and, use guns for real. I had a district attorney from Philadelphia who came in and thought that they were great and wanted to buy everyone and put them in his office. He thought that they were anti-violence. Then I have people who come in and they say that they're the worst things they've ever seen because it's obviously promoting violence.
Do you have a stance on that?
I had a close friend in college who was killed. He was shot 6 times. It was a random robbery that happened. I think that I would never want to show his mother this series because it would make her really upset. They all incorporate the word here. Don't you wish you were here? If you were suicidal, you would agree with that. If you missed someone who had died, that could be kind of a wishing for, I wish they were here. Or if you lost someone, you were here. It's almost like a bullet shot to the head. Your face here. Lots of people think that's a joke. They say, oh, haha, that's so funny. I'd love to mail that to my ex-girlfriend. The Liechtenstein Statue of Liberty is in the middle of this piece. It's also repeated here. To me, that's a commentary on how, America takes the liberty of putting guns wherever they want and military operations wherever they want, and there's guns in whatever house, anybody wants in, but it's up to the person what they do with it or how they react to it. I have people who come in and crack up and think they're hilarious, and people who get mad and leave, or people who buy them. So it's my first experiment with subjective portraits. I kind of hunted Jordan too. I saw a picture of his...
Wait, can you chase around and hunt him? All right, you're the prey. Okay, wait. I can use the Steadicam. She's after you.
Yeah.
Now, I'm of a certain age, I'm 58, and very liberal. The gun culture and the military culture, I assume since you're artists, you couldn't be too far right-wing, right?
No, not at all. If anything, it's like our exposure to that comes from maybe the media, all the warfare and other events that are, we're bombarded with daily through the media.
Yeah.
But a lot of people of my generation who are, who are pro-peace, anti-war, they hate the military, they hate guns, they want it possibly.
But we've been inundated with video games where we're just shooting each other, and arcade games of, that, and even all the plastic toys, that come out for kids now. It's it's just a game to kids.
And the submarine, to me, that's what I was talking about with the playful colors, is not a serious idea. It's I'm playfully commenting on that culture or industry.
This art by Jordan Griska and Caryn Kunkle is filled with moral and artistic complexity. There's a Dada-esque brilliance to what they are doing. But still, I gotta admit, when I'm standing in front of it and staring,
You're giving me the crazy look.
I really am giving it the crazy look.